The Philadelphia Eagles are heading into Dallas to take on y'all's Cowboys, except Tony. I'm not talking to you, Tony. I'm talking to the other two boobs over here. The Cowboys have won the last 4 meetings against the Eagles in blowout fashion. I think you were at one of those games, weren't you, Daniel?
We scored 51 fucking points. Oh,
How,
God, it was such a good game.
The question here is, how does Dallas bounce back after that loss to Jacksonville?
I'm so worried.
Here's the other thing. You guys might not be playing against Jalen Hurts. I'm pretty sure you're not playing Jalen Hurts. Probably going to play Gardner Minshew.
He's still a decent quarterback, too. That's kind of the scary thing.
He is. Also, last time you guys played, you had Cooper Rush at quarterback, not Dak Prescott. So It's kind of like
it's like the opposite. This time.
It's the reverse.
How the turntables.
Yes, exactly.
So if the Cowboys win, all the Eagles fans were like, well, you didn't beat Jalen Hurts. And it's like the same argument that we were using against them a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago now. I think the Eagles will be fine. They still have a good defense. They're just missing their quarterback. But like Daniel said, Gardner Minshew, he's still a decent quarterback. I mean, we saw what he did in Jacksonville.
Gardner Minshew led Jacksonville to an AFC championship.
No, he didn't.
I thought it was no, he didn't.
Blake Bortles did.
Blake Bortles.
Oh, it was Blake Bortles. My fault. You're right.
Geno Smith led the...
Yeah, we're doing this all over
again. I think the Cowboys offense will be fine. It's going to be how the secondary plays against the Eagles. And if Dallas's front seven can get pressure, I think the Cowboys will win. If they can't and that secondary gets exposed, I think the Eagles will win. That being said, I'm going to stick with my gut and stay with the boys. Give me Dallas winning the game at a last-second field goal.
Dear God, I hope they play the Eagles the way they did last year because that was probably the best 2 games of our season. Couple things. For Dallas to win this game, I'm going to just go out on a limb and say that Jalen Hurts isn't going to play. We're going to count it as that. For Dallas to win this game, 1, pressure to the quarterback because Jalen Hurts will not be able to obviously play. So Gardner Minshew's not as fast. Got to get to the quarterback. 2, which kind of coincides with it, our secondary needs to play significantly better. So that'll be a big factor. 3, on the offensive side of the ball. So fun stat. The past 2 seasons, every game that Zeke has rushed the ball 15 times or more, the Cowboys are 17-0. We need to win the run game. We have to beat Philly. Establishing that run is just going to open up the rest of the field for us. Like, we have to establish it. We can't abandon it. And Kellen Moore needs to stop being a fucking dickhead. I'm so goddamn tired of it. I want him gone. I'm over it. I'm tired of giving him chances. It drives me nuts. I'm going to take Dallas, and I'm going to take them to cover that 4.5. Have to have a good monster game. It has to happen for us to have any hope for a playoff run. 28-20. We'll go with that.
I don't know how the Eagles are going to approach this week's game. Like I've been saying, their season is pretty much settled. They just got to win one, and they secure that 1 seed. With Minshew, like you guys said, he's a pretty decent quarterback. He has offensive weapons. I know that without Hurst, he's not going to be doing much of the running, so they're going to dedicate it back to Miles Sanders. They're going to want to do their stupid little split back where they do Gainwell and, for some reason, stupid Boston Scott. So
Tony fucking hates that guy.
Unnecessary. They're gonna actually put their backs in to do some work. So, like you said, if they could get that run game going with their backs, they should be fine because your guys' secondaries, like you said, barely picked up. Who knows how they're going to play? So I think what it's going to come down to is going to be the defensive end of it. If you guys could stop the run, stop those big old weapons that they have as receivers, and most importantly, how the Eagles defense is going to play. See if they could stop Dak. If we're being honest, although you guys played him with Cooper Rush last time, Dak's not too much better in my opinion. I mean, he just gave up a game. He's been having to fight some tough battles as a quarterback coming back. Even with Minshew, obviously I'm still going to give it to the Eagles because fuck the Cowboys, first off. But I'm going to give them a close game. I think it'll be a pretty good matchup, even with Jalen Hurts out. So I'll give them a field goal win. I'll take them a 27-24 win for the Eagles.
I think the Cowboys were looking ahead to this game from last week. That's what I think they were doing. That's why they didn't play the Jaguars as well as they could have, because they should have beaten the Jaguars. I know Philly has Minshew playing. I'm going to give round 2 to the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys at home with their home crowd behind them, they know they got to win this game. Like Tony said, the Eagles are kind of checked out right now a little bit. I don't think they're completely checked out, but he's right. They just need one game, and that's it. Like, they don't have to do anything else. Why risk Jalen Hurts against the Cowboys here? Let him rest. I like the Cowboys to win a close one, 31-27. I think the Cowboys get it done at home. They win. Cowboy fans talk shit next week, and then when they get to the playoffs, they're one and done like always. So
I will not talk shit for the rest of the season. I can't do it.
It's all.
know,
It's
even-
you can't talk shit about this because I mean the Eagles beat us with Cooper Rush, and then if we beat Philly with Gardner Minshew, it's
Oh,
not.
I'm not gonna talk shit regardless of who.
Well,
we
I
play
know
at
that.
the
I know
is.
we won't. I know, like we're decent Cowboy fans. We're
We're
not. We're
pretty much-
not the.
All of us here are pretty fair weather fans when it comes to our teams. We're pretty realistic with our teams.
We're
so.
not the asshole. Like, oh, we shit on you guys. No, bitch. We barely
We beat
won.
the Eagles. We're Super Bowl champions.
Yeah. Like
This
that
is
guy.
our
No.
year.
Shut
Like
the
that
fuck
guy
up.
plays for the team. Where's Josh, by the way? Josh loses to the Jaguars, and I don't fucking see him. Josh, where the fuck are you little bitch?
He's at Whataburger. Leave him alone.
I don't give a
I
true.
think he's in
I don't give a
Texas.
fuck. He's at Whataburger, which means he's not working, which means he should be in this podcast right now. Where the fuck is he? Fuck that guy.